Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So straight into the action.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in.
A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Camavinga.
Could move up a gear here. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease.
It's run loose here.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Beckham.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Barcelona appearing to have the better of things in these early exchanges. Koundé does well to get it back. Rabiot. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Oh, he's burst through! Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Well, Peter, I don't think...
So it's down to business here. Vardiol. And it's Koundé. Dembele. Oh, that's fabulous. Camavinga. Looking here to chip it through. Gets his head on it! Goal! France! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well, we're on the way. And it's Eze. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Messi. It's a really well-measured ball. Beckham with the cross. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And he's forced to go back. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And here's Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's found a way through. Conte. Camavinga. Rabiot.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And Koundé. Camavinga. Rabiot. And the return pass. Now it's Mbappe. Well timed, excellent interception. Koundé. Messi. Koundé. And he's being shifted off it. Koundé looking for the run. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Olise. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Rabiot. Good ball, good take. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Goal! France! And France are in front. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And he's picked it up out wide. It's out for a goal kick. The pass has gone astray. This looks promising. And a chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Out towards the flank. Koundé's cross. Oh, that's an excellent interception.
Barcelona are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Pinches it off him. And it's Dembele. Hernandez. Looking for options for movement. Skims one in.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And he was quick to react. Hernandez. France are inclined to exhibit a more cavalier approach to the game, Jim.
Yeah, possession-based football can be expansive and stylish, provided you have enough...
There's the shot! Not a bad try by any means.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Saliba. 15 minutes till half-time. Spread out to the left. Now it's Dembele. He's shifting through the gears here. That's a sharp pass. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way. He's having a shot! Threads one in. Now this could be a chance. Nice interception, well timed. Donnarumma is there to clear. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. It's a good run down the right. And here's Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Barcelona certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Upamecano. Rabiot. Now, can they get him away? Now it's some great chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Messi. Eze. That has not gone well. Chouameni. And it's Rabiot. And here's Elise. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's picked his way through. Oh, it's come loose. Dembele has the space to scheme. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Barcelona go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So let's get the ball rolling.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And here's Mbappe. Gets a good foot in there. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Messi. And here's Hazard. Messi. In by Messi. Oh, great leap! Against the crossbar. And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Hernandez. Oh, it's Dembele.
He's given it away.
Eze. And it's Davis. Played through into space.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
And the shot! It's bounced back off the post.
And he couldn't finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
He is through here.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. And he's whipped it across.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, no joy this time.
Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here.
Saliba. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Oh, good climb!
Guéhi with the clearance. Beckham.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And it's Rabiot. That's been slipped through.
Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Towering header!
It's run loose, who's going to get there?
Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Knocks it out wide.
And here's Azar. Oh, it's played into the area.
Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
Hazard. And that has put paid to that.
Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. Camavinga. Nicely weighted ball.
Nice bit of trickery.
Tries to play it through. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
So we have movement on both benches.
Guéhi with the clearance.
serán sustituidos por el dorsal
It's gone out for a
17,
throw-in.
el dorsal 21, Neymar, el dorsal 5.
Rabiot receives it in a wide position.
Un cambio de jugadores.
Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Dybala thinks one through. Koundé promptly onto that, and that is that. Chouameni, nicely spread. Klaus. Davis. Conte. Kante with the slide tackle there. Dybala. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Barcelona are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Oh, some tackle that. De Ligt tries to clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Shot a goal! Oh no, he's got that wrong. Showing great feet there. Dembele, he's on it, can he get away? Now the cross. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Barcelona really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would...
And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Barcelona have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited, and deserved to be.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom, and to wish you... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So things are underway. That's a decent clearance. Nicely weighted ball. Nunez,
And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
João Cancelo clears it away. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
I would say this guy, Ronald Araujo. You have a real defender's defender in him, Peter. And he may not be the best with the ball at his feet, but he's very disciplined, he's quick, he's strong. When strikers get a kick out of scoring a goal, he gets a kick out of making a good tackle. That's what he loves, defending. So keep an eye on that.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Now it's Darwin. Goes looking wide. Done delicately. Terrific effort!
Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
Space for him to turn and look. Delivered across.
And he's there to clear it.
He's in a great position here. Oh, great leap!
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Marmoush running with the ball. Threads one in.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Shot at goal! Goal! Uruguay! And Uruguay take the lead. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's De Arrascaeta.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
That is ended up in...
Nunez! Oh, split-second reaction.
Nunez is offering a wry smile there.
De Arrascaeta goes short. Oh, good effort! And it's been hooked away. And now they can spring out of defence. Pelistri. A heavy challenge. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Marmoush receives it in a wide position. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. That's a good ball out wide. It's played through for him. De Jong. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. And it's Beckham. Played into space. Cute ball now. How can he reach it? Ugarte is there and he can get that clear. João Cancelo gets into a good position. And he thumps it clear. Tries one from range! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Oh, that's delightful. Can he get on the end of this?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nandez. And here's Nunez. Good ball, good take. Nice interception, well timed. Messi gets a good foot in there.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
He's had a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. It's a clearance, but not much of one. Oh, well played. Marmoush. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's it, 45 minutes up. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Barcelona come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Aquí están los futbolistas. Cambio en Uruguay. Número 11.
Down to business again.
Número 21.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And it's Messi. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Uruguay do have a chance to counter here. Torres. Torres! And it's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Simplicity itself.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Uruguay are sitting pretty. Can he finish? Nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards. are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Goes for a shot! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. It looked as though he'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Uruguay find a position of real strength now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Chance, surely! And no mistake. They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. That was a given. It always was.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Uruguay are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
João Cancelo. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Quality ball. Looking for the run. He is through here. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Can he get it through? The ball goes in. And it's claimed by the keeper. Barcelona have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Ugarte. Tries to thread one through. He's in plenty of space here. Now it's Darwin. And he's managed to get free. Good read, needed to be. Eze, spread it left. Neymar picks it up out wide. Aims beyond the defence. He's found space here.
Cambio en Uruguay. Número 20. Número 9. Entran número 18. Número 7.
It's the keeper's ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's really well manoeuvred.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And Marmouche! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Yehi. Araujo. And it's been played through. Shoots! It's in! Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Convertido en el minuto 82. Número 20.
Barcelona get their goal. A bit of respectability restored. Torres. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball, and he's being shifted off it.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Neymar plays it in. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Into the last 5 minutes. Rodriguez. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
Little doubt, that is a foul. No second thought, a straight red card.
Uruguay are down to 10 men.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
And again! Goal! And they are right back within touch!
Gol del Barcelona, convertido en el minuto 89. Número 17.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Now, can they get him away? Lovely pass, but can he get there?
And a chance!
De compensación.
Cleared without hesitation. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Very nicely done. Good spot, that. Oh, that's a key interception. Torres. De Jong. For Messi. And they can counter here. Tries to play it through. It's a promising position. Hoisted in. Oliveira can get it clear.
Chance for a shot! Worth a try, but not this time.
Messi really had a decent crack at that. It was a full-blooded effort.
He leaps for it!